the most famous stuff around the world is peanut butter. You must be knowing that. So recently also I saw one report in BBC about 2 months back. Peanut is it's not a bad food, it's a good food. And peanut oil is always good. But one thing in peanut, if you have too much of it, say you have your person who spoiled your liver with excess amount of alcohol, liver cirrhosis and all that, peanut, you will not be able to digest peanut. I don't know how they are relating peanut with thyroid. In my books, if you are having a thyroid problem, I will say eat peanuts.
Welcome to Dr. C.K.Nandagopalan's YouTube channel. I'm your host Susan. In today's episode, we have yet another topic from the comment session asked by our viewers. These questions will be answered by a Dr. CKN, a renowned scientist, psychologist and the innovator of Nanneer. Hello, Doctor.
Hi, Susan.
Doctor, today's topic is peanuts. Is peanuts good or bad for health?
Peanuts is... it doesn't belong to India. The plantation was not belong to India. And nearly about 400-500 years, I think 300-400 years back, it came from Philippines. You know the capital of Philippines is Manila?
Yes, Doctor.
So it's called Manila in India. Manila seeds.
Okay. Thanks to Philippines. I love peanuts. Thanks to Philippines.
Yeah. It is not our this thing. However, that we are used to it, that it grows here now. And we extract oil out of it also. And then we use it in our cooking, the groundnut oil. Right, it's called the groundnut. It's called the peanut. You know, the most famous stuff around the world is peanut butter. You must be knowing that. So recently also I saw one report in BBC about 2 months back, how to stop peanut allergy in children.
Yes.
I was seeing that. So they say right from the time the child is born, you know after 3 months you start giving a little bit of peanut powder. Get the child used to the food and nutrition, something like that they were talking. So peanut is a well accepted food in India right from the time some few hundreds of years back when it came from Philippines. Now it has taken the very huge part in our agricultural sector, right? Yes. It is giving us a lot of oil. Yeah. So peanut is not a bad food. Peanut has got good nutritional value. Very, very good nutritional value. Peanut is cheaper.
Cheaper than?
Cashew.
Okay.
Yeah. They always say it is a poor man's cashew.
Okay.
So what I would request you is to go and see the nutritional chart of cashew and peanut. You will understand many things. Now, peanut is it's not a bad food, it's a good food. And peanut oil is always good. But one thing in peanut, if you have too much of it, you will have the bile production more. Yeah. The bile production is always on the higher side.
What happens when the bile production is more?
Bile production is, bile has to be at the correct level, ma. It should not go up too much. Your digestion will become a problem. You feel a lot of nausea, vomiting and all that stuff. Now, that is why when our southern people who live in southern India are very clever. When you eat, if you want to eat, you like peanut too much, you want to eat a lot of them, and one day you have fried and eaten a lot of them. Now what do you do now? Take a piece of or 50 grams of jaggery. It will neutralize the whole thing. That is why these chikkis are made with jaggery. It's a very interesting stuff to eat, you know. Chikkis are very interesting to eat. Very nice to eat also. So peanut is a good food, and peanut oil is also very good. Normally, if you take the food makers, all the snacks makers, South Indian, the deep fried item snack makers, all your murukku, your ompodi, your karabundi, and all that stuff, karasev and all that, they use peanut oil. But the problem here is what happens in peanut oil is they come out with saying that double refined, and that's bad because of the chemicals that they are using to refine the oil. Don't do that. Peanut as such is a good food. But in case tomorrow if you have liver problems, avoid peanuts. Say you have your person who spoiled your liver with excess amount of alcohol, liver cirrhosis and all that, peanut, you will not be able to digest peanut.
But I've seen many people having peanuts along with alcohol, doctor.
That is a different issue altogether. As long as you're going to have a good healthy liver, it's fine. Suppose your liver gets bugged up, then peanut becomes a heavy food to digest. It will not be possible for you to digest peanut, and it's going to give you bad effect on that. And a peanut oil is also a very good one, provided if you are used to it. When it comes to the question of oil in what we use in cooking, it's a very important component for our food and nutrition. Whatever oil that you are used to it, your parents, your grandparents and all that, that should be your oil. See, my parents, my grandparents, their parents and all that were using gingerly oil. So I stick to gingerly oil. That's going to be good for me. Peanut is something which plays a very important role in the human species all over the world. Okay? Peanuts are not produced in every part of the world. There are many parts of the world do not produce peanuts, but then peanuts produced in other parts of the world gets exported to all parts of the world. And peanut butter is one of the most famous food item which is sold in all the stores. There are many people who are lovers of peanut butter, and peanut is a very good food actually, provided you know your limitation how much to have it. Don't have it too much of it. Every day you can have a little peanuts. It's very good for you. There is no doubt whatsoever. But if you are affected with cancer, other than onion, ginger and garlic, you should not eat anything which grows down the ground, where peanut comes. This is the only thing I want to make a point.
Is it true that, so I've heard few doctors advise that if you have thyroid problem, you cannot have peanuts.
I don't know how they are relating peanut with thyroid. I have no idea. In my books, if you are having a thyroid problem, I will say eat peanuts. No doubt. No problem.
Since we are in this topic, when we touched about oil, we also would like to know about palm oil. Is it really that bad for health? Because there are so many companies like packed food, processed food that uses palm oil to fry their products like chips and all that. Is it that bad, or is it okay to use palm oil?
See, it is a very simple thing. Any common man can understand one thing. You don't need to be a scholar or a scientist or nothing. You don't need to study in some big university of food and nutrition, advanced food science and all that. No. Simple. The simple fact is, you eat coconut.
Yes, doctor.
All of us eat coconut.
Yes.
So coconut oil is good for us. It is nothing other than the fat component of the coconut here.
Okay.
You eat peanuts.
Yes.
Peanut oil is good for you. You eat this gingerly, and oil is good for you. That's all. Okay. You don't eat sunflower.
Yeah.
You don't eat that palm.
True.
You are not supposed to eat them. Use that oil. Now still what happens? There's so much of sunflower oil is made in India. We don't grow so much of sunflower. Right?
Yeah.
So what it is? Palm oil is an odorless one. Balance you can calculate. Thank you.
Okay, that is a very good and interesting explanation, doctor. Thank you. We have come to the end of this episode. If you have any medical or psychological related questions, please comment below, like, subscribe and share to the ones you care. Love you all.